Today I'm going to show you how to make this, and this all for under $10. This Dollar Tree is how it looks when I'm thinking about filming a video, and this is how it looks when I go to actually film it. Yeah, empty shelves.
Welcome back to Rachel Resets, everyone. Today I wanted to challenge myself and make 3 meals with as low a budget as I could using only the Dollar Tree, and I also wanted to price compare to Walmart. Anytime I go into Dollar Tree, I find items that I know I can get for a cheaper price at Walmart. Now that there has been a price increase at Dollar Tree to $1.25, a lot of items are no longer comparable to Walmart. You know, a lot of people have only Dollar Trees available in their area, and that's part of why I wanted to include the Dollar Tree still. After I got all the items from Dollar Tree, I went over to Walmart and price checked it, and I will have the price check at the end, so stay tuned. We'll see if it really saved me money to shop at Dollar Tree or if it really cost me extra money and how much at the end. When I went into Dollar Tree, there wasn't anything in the freezer section. Here is my sad little package of beef patties, but I don't think that this is gonna do much for us today. Instead, I decided to buy ground turkey. Now, ground turkey at my Walmart is currently going for $1.82 a pound. I'm going to split this up over 3 different meals. So I know that a lot of people like to have more protein in their meals, so you could opt to add more meat, but I was trying to make this as price conscious while still being somewhat nutritious at the same time. These are by no means the healthiest way you could make the meals, because given that there wasn't anything in the freezer section, all I could get was fire roasted tomatoes at Dollar Tree. A lot of the other options were canned options that I knew that people weren't going to eat around my house. I know they have broccoli a lot of times, or corn, or other things like that that might have been more nutritionally dense, but since they didn't have that as an option here, I went with what I had, which was fire roasted tomatoes. So you're going to be seeing a lot of those.
First up, we have these loaded cheeseburger potatoes. First, you're going to need this Hunt's fire roasted diced tomatoes, a third of your ground turkey cooked up, and a Hungry Jack cheddar and bacon potatoes box. You could use the generic brand, which is what I would recommend from Walmart because it is a lot cheaper. The back of the packet says to heat the oven to 450 degrees, so I did. Then I poured the whole box and the seasoning packet into this 9x13 pan and added in water. I added in some water, and then I added in my tomatoes and thought it looked a little dry and strange. So I looked at the back and realized that it says to add a lot more milk. And instead of milk and butter, I just added more water in the same equivalent. So 3/4 cup of milk, it turned into 3/4 cup of water, and that fixed the problem. Now it looks really good, so we're going to give it a good healthy mix and then stick it into our preheated oven for about 25 to 30 minutes.
I guess it would be nice if you could interrupt. It's a day like this.
Next up, we're going to be making this zesty taco pasta. For this, you're going to use a can of Rotel, a packet of the taco seasoning, a box of whatever pasta you would like to use. I use penne, and you're going to use another third of that ground turkey that you've cooked up. First, you're going to boil your pasta and drain it. Then you're going to add in your can of Rotel, and you're going to add in that taco seasoning packet. You could use the generic brand at Walmart. I learned that that one's a lot cheaper. I think this one was $1 or $1.25 at Dollar Tree, and I think it's only like 30 something cents at Walmart. Then you're going to give it a good healthy mix. The can of Rotel does add some spice to this, so I learned that you also want to add in a whole thing of ranch seasoning to kind of cool that down. And if you wanted to, you could add in some other seasonings. So here I'm adding in the ranch, and then I'm just going to stir it all together. To kick that flavor up a notch, just add in a teaspoon of basil. It'll really bring out all the flavors from the rotel, and the taco seasoning will be enhanced. Now our loaded cheeseburger potatoes came out of the oven and they are bubbling and looking really good. This turned out really well. I would say though that it needs a little more flavor, so I added some seasonings, which I'll show you in a second. And also it said it served 6 on the side. I would say this is closer to maybe 5, and 1 or 2 of them might have to be children, because this sure baked down into a very small amount in my opinion. So if you were trying to feed 6 people, it's not a whole lot. Now I added 1/8 of a teaspoon of garlic powder and 1/4 of a teaspoon of oregano, and that really just helped the seasonings come out and made it taste really good. Our next meal we're making is this cheesy ranch casserole. Now I went ahead and cooked up this rice beforehand, and I used the whole packet, and I learned quickly that you shouldn't probably use the whole packet because it is 4 cups of rice, which is a lot of rice. Now I added in the Velveeta, a can of the fire roasted tomatoes, and our last third of the ground turkey, and just kind of mixed it all together. And I also learned that it needed a little extra something, which is this ranch. So I added a whole thing of ranch again and mixed it all together. This tasted really good, but I felt like it could use a little bit of extra seasoning. So if you have some seasonings on hand, some garlic, maybe some cumin, or even a taco seasoning packet would probably jazz this up a lot. But it still was very filling and still was delicious. So if you're trying to feed a crowd on a budget, then this is a good option. Each of these entire meals is cheaper than a gallon of gas in my area. A gallon of gas in my area is $4.19 a gallon. If you've made it this far into this video, could you put a gas emoji down below? Now for the price breakdown. Let's start with the rice. I got a 2-pound bag of rice at Dollar Tree for $1.25. At Walmart, it was $1.36, making Dollar Tree the best option. The next thing I got was not this beef because it's $3.18 a pound. Instead, Walmart's ground turkey was the best deal at $1.82 a pound. Walmart had so many more options for frozen veggies that were within my budget. I wish I had gotten them from here. I could have gotten frozen corn, broccoli, peas, all of these for under $1. Instead, I opted for the one thing I did have, which was the fire roasted tomatoes. At Dollar Tree, the fire roasted tomatoes were $1 a can. At Walmart, they were 98 cents a can for the name brand and 92 cents a can for the no name brand. Next was the rotel. It was $1 at Dollar Tree, 98 cents at Walmart, but if you got the knockoff brand, it was 68 cents at Walmart, which was by far the best deal. My Walmart had so many more options, not just whole wheat or plain pasta, but different shapes as well. At $1.25 a box of pasta at Dollar Tree, it was so much cheaper to get it at Walmart for 82 cents per box, and you had more options. For the ranch, I paid $1.25 for a rather small bottle at Dollar Tree, and it was 82 cents at Walmart. Velveeta was something hard to find in a small amount at Walmart. It was $1.25 for a packet at Dollar Tree. It was $2.58 for a 3-pack at Walmart. So Walmart technically is the better value, but if you only want 1 pack, then Dollar Tree is the way to go. I couldn't find the exact brand of scalloped cheesy bacon potatoes as I found at Dollar Tree for $1.25, but at Walmart I found this that was pretty close and it was $1.24. However, it would have been even cheaper had I gone with a no-name brand, or even the Idaho potatoes were a lot cheaper. At 94 cents, I could have done something with scalloped potatoes if I had used Walmart instead of Dollar Tree. The last ingredient I got was taco seasoning, which the name brand at Dollar Tree was $1.25. The exact same name brand at Walmart was 78 cents. Not only that, but you could get a no-name brand or the Great Value brand at Walmart for 44 cents, making Walmart definitely the better choice. In all, my loaded cheeseburger potatoes cost $2.53, my zesty taco pasta cost $3.47, and my cheesy ranch casserole cost $3.78, making a grand total for all of the groceries for these 3 meals $9.78.
Thanks everyone for joining me today. I hope you'll join me in the next one. If you want to see another budget-friendly video, and check out this one where I made a Christmas dinner on a very small budget. And I will see you next time.